Hey kids, Invertical here and welcome back to Empyrion Multiplayer. Yeah. It's a quiet day on the server here today, nobody's on, just me. Um, so I kind of figured I'd bring everybody up to snuff, what's happening, where things are going, and we would start working on a military capital vessel. We really desperately need some military craft for this faction. So, as you can see, I have brought the Biscuit in from the Iron Man game. This is the finished version, or mostly finished version. Unfortunately, I had to strip out all the weapons. I'm going to just send the drone because the drone moves faster. This ship was originally designed with the idea of having two fixed rocket weapons on either pylon, and then just point defense turrets throughout. Unfortunately, I've been forced to strip those off because it's still a utility vehicle, and go with side-mounted flak guns. Which really sucks because, you know, that was the design. This looks really cool with the rockets or lasers in the actual cells. Like there's a hole here, and I've just put point defense turrets in them. So, yeah. There's that. Let's see here. I brought the shuttle in as well. This is straight out of the workshop. We're out of my workshop, and I labeled it. I have to put a name across the front of the Biscuit here as well. Would like to do it on an angle, but the angles don't take names very well, and I don't think I am 11 blocks long here. Yeah, but I'd have to take out the cockpit to put companions on there. So I might put it across the top here, or I'll just put an abbreviation down and we'll call it good there. So there's that. Okay, one of the other things that we have set up here is we've got this POI that we're parked at. We've built a small hover vessel, piped it up to the top here, threw a gun turret on it, and we have ourselves a mob farm. Literally just sit here farming Zurich guys, farming these combat mechanoids. It's still occasionally blowing the odd drop container out, which isn't too big of a deal. And it farms these alien assassins. And as you can see, very quickly you can end up with stacks and stacks and stacks of raw material, if you will. This was something I had discussed with Only, and this was his design. He took the idea we had and set it up, and we went with it. There is 3 more towers on this POI that are all identical to this. So there's this little tower here, there's one that mirrored it on the opposite side, and there's one over there. So what we might do is actually set up a couple more of these mob farms on the other towers, especially if we get a couple more recruits in the Companions of War faction. And literally we could sit here and in no time flat fill your inventory with spare parts, also with the pistol rounds and the projectile rounds. Now eventually the minigun will destroy enough, hit enough random things and destroy enough of the blocks that the base itself will need to be rebuilt. So for what it's worth, we might just run one POI or one grinder here until we start getting too much damage in the base, and then we'll move to another one. And quite easily we could set 2 or 3, like literally set up 2 or 3 others of these and have multiple people working them simultaneously without any issues. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to get some stuff together, and I'm going to fly the Biscuit up to space, and we'll start actually using the Biscuit for its original purpose of a portable base facility, and we'll start building an actual large capital vessel in space so that we can use it for military combat. Okay, we are back in space. I have pulled ourselves up to a boat where there was an alien derelict freighter POI here. I'm basically close to that. That's where I'm going to start building. I'm just using that as a marker so I don't have to actually make another marker in space. I've made myself the starter ship core, and I ransacked some of the stuff we had stockpiled on the planet. Nowhere near enough stuff to actually build an actual factual large CV anywhere near the size that I want to build. I have also done is I made myself a blueprint. It's just a block of it's just a block of small ship parts. It's the only thing that's in it is a core and a bunch of girders and small ship iron blocks. I do this to recycle the bullets and guns and random other crap I get from attacking alien POIs. Yeah, there's really no, I don't know any other real good solution for that. So we come down here and I'm going to place the CV starter block. So we're just going to zero ourselves to the universe here, and we're just going to go down just a little bit. And poof. There it is. our newest military vessel, the newest military vessel in the Companions of War faction. And I'm going to build, believe it or not, I am going to try my hand at building a heavy carrier. Now, as you know with me, I am not exactly the most inventive builder, and I haven't found a good design or blueprint, although I have really been considering taking a couple blueprints off of the not the factory, what do you call it? off the internet there. There is a few things that I've seen, ideas and such, but yeah, I don't know. I want this thing to be large enough to carry, essentially I want to be able to carry the Lightning 5 times. Like I want to have 6 bays, equal size bays either side. But I want each bay to be big enough to carry the Lightning. So it has to be large. So we're going to start with, put it into symmetry plane, YZ, down the middle, escape menu. We're going to make sure it's actually placing blocks where I want it to. Yes, it is. Okay. So from here, I am going to be making a huge flat platform, large, towering, cavernous, open things, and a command bridge, and all of that kind of stuff. So I have no clue where to start. So, yeah. You're now going to see me try to figure out how to build. So, because I am horrible at build videos, I am going to pause here and I'll pick it up after I got a little bit more building done, a lot more building done. So don't go away, kids. I will be right back. Okay, kids. I have built until I ran out of blocks, basically. I actually went down and I built as many steel blocks as I could for something. I made some scaffold blocks or truss blocks to use as spacers and such. And I used all the combat steel blocks I brought up here, like about three or just over 3,000 combat steel blocks. And where we're at is switch to outside view so you can see this. I have started the layout of the ship. Now this ignore the big square block in the middle. That's where the superstructure is going to go, and that's basically marking my heights. It's not the actual layout. The sides of the landing bay have been started, laid out. The winglets on the sides I've started laying out. But to kind of give you an idea what we're looking at here, I'm sitting in the Biscuit, and right now I can fly quite handily into what will eventually be the landing bay with the Biscuit. Now, of course, this is going to get a lot more texturing, a lot more parts inside here. This section I'm flying through right now is going to be the main superstructure, and then at the aft end here will be the thrusters, primary drive systems, and such. This is based, believe it or not, I am basing this on a ship from a video game that I played when it first came out. This is based on the TTS Tiger Claw from the video game Wing Commander. I found a couple of pictures on Google of images on Google that I'm working from. I'm going to post those at the end of this video. And I'm going to say, thanks all for watching, kids. I have to go back to grinding carriers for a while because I have nowhere near enough combat steel to even begin building the outer skin of this, let alone the multi-layer thick armors and combat areas around sections that need to be filled in. So, thanks for watching, and good night for now.